Hey everyone, John Mangus here, Metro Toledo. John, welcome back to Monday Mojo. Today is July the 30th of 2018. So pleased to have you here. So we've been doing this series called Being Memorable. And some of your comments and some of the feedback has been great. And one of the things that inspired today's message came from one of you. And really the backstory goes something like this. One of my colleagues sent me a text and said, hey, what I quickly have learned is that being memorable with my own clients is really important, and making sure that they know what I'm doing for them matters so very much. But so much of what I'm doing for my clients actually involves taking care of the other side of the transaction as well, because there's an underperforming co-op agent involved that doesn't really understand the business yet, isn't very prompt at responding or following contract dates. And what they were basically saying is, I'm doing both my job and their job and keeping the transaction together so that everyone has a successful result. And I think that's really huge, and I think that's really important and probably very on point for today's market, right? But I think it doesn't really translate all that well unless you explain that and give it some context to your client. Once your client understands that not only are you working for them and doing your best for them, but you're going above and beyond the call of duty in really like managing the other side of the transaction so that everyone has a successful result when all of this comes to a closing, right? That is so important, and it doesn't really help you unless your client understands what it is you're doing for them on their behalf to protect their interest and to guide the contract through the process. In today's world, consumers really, they don't care if you're doing your job and the other person's job or not. They just want a successful result. So making sure that you're plugged in, that you're engaged, and that you're reporting back to your client what it is you are doing when you have an underperforming co-op agent, so that the value proposition that you're bringing to the transaction really translates, because what's in it for you is that next referral that's going to come your way from those clients. Make it a great week.